What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HauntScene Live. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are where you should be, watching America's #1 rated haunt podcast on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Well, I guess Transworld Live's going right now, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm your host, Johnny Brownsville. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host here, Melissa Luke.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to HauntScene Live. Hello, Johnny.
Oh, man, I'm tired.
It was a fun trip, though.
Yeah, we didn't get back from this trip until like late last night. So a little tired, a little jet lagged, and all the things. But that is a very nice shirt you're wearing there.
Thank you. That's a nice shirt you got there too.
Where did you get that from?
I got mine from Halloween Shirt Company.
Oh man, I got mine from HalloweenShirtCompany.com as well.
You too can get one from Halloween Shirt Company.
Let's take a look at our sponsors here. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. Fright Nights, South Florida Fairgrounds down in West Palm. Thank you for sponsoring us. Wood to Tear in Greensboro, North Carolina. Dr. Gumby's Haunted Trail in Umatilla, Florida. And as we said earlier, the Halloween Shirt Company. Use promo code HauntScene for 15% off. HalloweenShirtCompany.com. Thank you for supporting us. I do appreciate that. It's kind of sad because, like, we've been to all these haunts already, you know?
And the season's almost over.
We are, like, Fright Nights just posted a graphic that they have, like, 5 nights left or something.
I know. It's crazy because it feels like they just started.
But yeah, thank you all for sponsoring us. Do appreciate that. Thank you for watching. If you are watching this live on Facebook, tag your haunt. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay of this episode on YouTube, go down below, interact with it, comment, hit the things, and subscribe, and do all the things.
All the YouTube things.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. That would be great. What's up, Chris? What's up, Katie? All right, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about here, but let's go ahead and take a look at our road trip. So we ended up going to a bonus haunt here. So we ended up doing 6 things. Well, 6 haunted things. But yeah, we ended up doing a road trip through Utah and Nevada and Arizona. Now, we say road trip, but we flew into Utah, rented a car, 2 nights there, drove to Las Vegas, 2 nights there, drove to Arizona, flew home. So we're using the term road trip liberally here. But this was an awesome trip, man. It was such a good trip. It was so epic. I mean, everything was fun. We had a blast at all the haunts. We had some amazing food, not pictured in this thing, but we also did the John Wick experience,
that was really cool.
Area 15 in Las Vegas. That was awesome. So love that stuff right there. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and let's get in there. So first thing is going to be, this is what we ended up accomplishing here. So in Utah, we opened up with Fear Factory, which was awesome. We ended up doing Nightmare on 13th the following night, which was awesome. We actually ended up back at Fear Factory the night after that, which is pretty cool. And then we went to Nevada, Las Vegas. We did Halloween Maze. We went to Horror Unleashed. And that night, we ended up at a bonus haunt called Las Vegas Haunts, which we had a great time at.
We had a lot of fun. It was really
amazing
cool.
people, very, very nice people. And then we drove all the way from Las Vegas to Phoenix, the Phoenix area. Technically, this is going to be Mesa, Arizona, which is about 15 minutes away, but that is going to be Scarizona Scaregrounds. Thank you to Zach Laros for actually making the recommendation there and setting that up. But yeah, man, we were on the west side, baby. So let's go through these one at a time here, and we'll just give you some information here. I put up everybody's dates and calendars and things, but like some of these are only open this weekend and next weekend. So yeah, get on it, do all the things. We're gonna go ahead and open up with Fear Factory in Salt Lake City. Thank you to Spencer Terry for the hospitality and having us out there. Go to fearfactoryslc.com. Here's all their dates and information here. I just noticed they have a bounce back thing. You can buy a ticket, and if you keep your wristband intact, you can come back on certain nights for like $15. And as we did Fear Factory, that is totally a really good deal.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at some shots here. So it is an old cement factory. It is literally a factory that has been repurposed for a haunted attraction here. Here's one of the exterior shots here. They also have a bar experience open on select nights called Dark Spirits. They have some ghost stuff there. Experience the haunted history of the Portland Cement Factory. They have a zombie busting. By the way, just pure caveat for this episode, there are a lot of details in here. I might get something wrong. When in doubt, go to the website. That will have all the correct information. All right. I should probably give that caveat before every single episode here. But this is massive. It's one of the coolest settings that I think I've ever been at a haunt. A lot of times you see a haunt and it's a really cool location, or it's got a building with a lot of really cool stuff on the inside here, but this one's massive. I mean, it's
huge.
That tower on the left-hand side, you're going like all the way up into that tower there, and it's terrifying.
You're walking like 18 floors, too, 18 stories.
You were walking across like the entire complex. Yeah. It's nuts.
It's pretty cool.
Very, very cool. I'll just show you some pictures real quick. Here's us with Spencer. I know Spencer right now. Actually, as we speak, I think he's doing a guest spot on Transworld Live because they're doing the legendary haunt tour there. Spencer's so nice.
Spencer's really cool.
Everybody we met, all the characters, all the staff, everybody we met, the merch folks, everybody we met was awesome. Super welcoming, super amazing. A lot of photo ops you can take pictures of. Here's some of the really cool characters here. A couple sliders here at the very, very top. You got your creepy clowns. You've got the nurse.
She was so cool.
She was awesome. I got photo op clown guy, very, very large guy. And there's one of the photo ops there for Fear Factory. So there's a lot of stuff that's like repurposed to materials and things like that were there. There's so many really cool details that I don't remember all of them, but Spencer was very gracious in showing us around, and it was really, really cool. I mean, the haunt itself is really, really neat. Just a couple more shots here. Really cool murals. You can see this from the freeway when you're driving by.
The art was really cool.
Really, the lighting is amazing. Here's one of the photo ops that they have right there. It's all like the story kind of intertwines on itself. You see this heart here, which is kind of cool because you're actually like when you walk into the haunted attraction, you walk over a grate and you can see this beating heart below you, and it's like the heart of the haunted attraction there. And really, really cool how everything ties together. The sightlines here are absolutely amazing. I have a haunted attraction fear of heights that I just realized I had.
Oh, yeah,
Because at one point, I'll go back here real quick. They've got that tower right there on the left-hand side. You go all the way up top there, and when you're walking across, you're like walking across a grate, and you can see the
look down
below you, like what
cool.
you're going to be walking through. And it literally like stopped me in my tracks. And I'm like, I am afraid of this right now because, I don't know if I'm sure it's safe, but it didn't feel safe.
It looked like it can buckle at any time. And then it didn't help that Scarecrow was jumping on top of me.
Scarecrow ran at me and jumped on the grate behind me, and when it shook, it scared the hell out of me, man. It was awesome. But the haunt is awesome. It's really, really long. You're going up top. There's lots of stairs. There's all kinds of different sections. There's clowns. There's like a post-apocalyptic stuff. There's a graveyard. There's a million things that are all tied into one story here. Definitely go and learn a little bit more about the characters in the story. It was really, really cool. The bar experience was really, really neat. We ended up going back the night afterwards because the bar wasn't open the first night we were there, but they have like themed drinks there. You ate a cricket?
I ate a cricket for the first time, which I never thought I ever would.
Yep.
But yeah, it was part of this drink, the spicy drink. Do you remember the name of it?
I don't remember, man. There's so many details. But there's a drink that you can do. It's kind of like a challenge drink. It's like a fun drink. It's got like a spice stuff on it. It's really, really good. But all the drinks we had, everything we sampled there was really, really cool. But I can't say enough nice things about Fear Factory, man. Everybody who, if you're watching this, you're going on the Legendary Haunt Tour, or if you do get a chance to go to Fear Factory, you are in for an absolute treat. It is one of the most unique location experiences I think we've done now 30 states. We've done 140 something haunts, I think. And this is by far one of the unique ones here. That was really, really cool. All right, we can't dally and talk about. I would love to talk about this haunt all night because it's absolutely amazing. But just do it. Just forget everything I just said and put this on your radar right now to go do. We do have a vlog for this up, so if you want to learn a little bit more about this, I didn't spoil the whole experience, but if you do want to see some first front-facing camera stuff, you can see our experience there. I did cut it up as like highlights, so we're not really spoiling anything there, but definitely check out our vlog for Fear Factory. I'm actually on top of all of our vlogs. I've got like I've got one I still need to edit, but for Fright Nights, but definitely check this one out if you want to. Really, really cool haunt. All right. Next on over there. Now, this one was actually recommended by Spencer when I asked him what other haunts are in the area here. And Nightmare on 13th is
It was really cool.
amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
For something like, look, there are 50 states. All 50 states have haunted attractions. I'm not going to be aware of every single one here. This is also on the Legendary Haunt Tour. But Nightmare on 13th is amazing. And it is literally 1.3 miles away from Fear Factory. So if you are in this area and you are doing haunts, you can literally do one after the other. But Nightmare on 13th is so freaking good, man. It was
really good.
So apparently they've been here for like 35 years or something ridiculous. Thank you to Phil and everybody that showed us around there.
I never heard of them until we went.
Look, we haven't done a lot of stuff on the West Coast, so this is all kind of new to us. But here are their dates and everything. Go to nightmareon13th.com. They have 2 attractions here. I do recommend doing the combo ticket where you can do both because they're really both really, really good. The Nightmare, and this one goes on forever. It's really, really good. I mean, it's scary, really inventive scares, really visually, set detail, amazing, characters amazing, some stuff that you haven't really seen in other places before, really, really good. Institute Chair was also fun. Love the sightlines in there. Characters are great. There are darkness elements to it. I would highly recommend waiting until your eyes adjust to go in and do this because I was completely blind in the Institute right there. But just here's some shots. It's really cool because it's literally just like on a main street in like Salt Lake City, and you see the Tower of Mordor, literally a castle theme right there. See a little Grim Reaper action there. Here's some of the really cool characters. I did an interview / got interviewed by this vampire guy at the very, very top right. There's Phil on the left-hand side. Really, really neat. Once again, we got a vlog up for this one. I mean, we don't pick favorites, but if I had to give a general, like, is this in my top 10? Yeah, it was. I like Fear Factory as well. They're really, really cool. I mean, this one was, I don't know what I was expecting, but man, this one was amazing. It really blew me away. Yeah.
You have the clown from Fear Factory in there.
Don't pay attention to that. Sorry, that clown at the bottom right's not there. I reused this template. Moving on. So that was a test to see if the viewers were paying attention. I did that on purpose. All right. I don't know. I always make little mistakes here. Sorry about that. Anyways, here are some of the things. It's got like this castle theme on the outside. It's really, really cool. It's got all this like airbrushed artwork and stuff. It's got animatronics that are going to talk to you. Really, really neat. Photo ops, merch, roaming characters, people to interact with there, sliders, all kinds of stuff. It's really, really cool.
I love the atmosphere too. I love the colors in the buildings.
Yeah. Oh, the way they light it up at night, it's really, really neat. We were taken backstage. We got to see the security office, got to meet the owner. That was really, really cool. Nightmare on 13th is amazeballs. It is, if I ever put a list of, these are the haunts you have to do before you die, these 2 would definitely be on there.
Absolutely.
I'm not taking away anything from any other haunts, but like these, because they're so close, man, you got to do them. And I added a bonus here, not really pictured, and I didn't really include an image for this, but there's a little bar, saloon across the street called Lucky 13. We ended up going there 2 nights because it had the best burger I've ever had in my life. It's called the Celestial Burger. It's really, really good. Another thing about Salt Lake City is make sure you bring your ID everywhere because they won't let you into anywhere with alcohol.
Unfortunately, yes.
But we got to do those things there. What's up, everybody? And we have a vlog, so if you want to learn a little bit more about the haunted attraction here, you are more than welcome to watch our vlog. Once again, not spoiling anything, just kind of showing you a couple, just some highlights there. But if you really want to get a feel for the haunted attraction, definitely do that. These 2 are a 1-2 punch, man. You got to do them both. I mean, I know technically in the area they're so close that they're competitors, but that's good for consumers. You can go and do both of these haunted attractions, and you will not regret it. These were both awesome. I am not aware of any 2 haunted attractions that are that close to each other that are like that bang for the buck. So go and do all the things. And if you do either of these haunts, just like anything else, tell them the HauntScene sent you. I saw it on HauntScene. Use promo code HauntScene for 0% off. Just all the things. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Moving on over here. Then we drove from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas. Now that drive is nuts. The drive itself, just real quick, you land. I've never seen mountains like Salt Lake City. I'm from Detroit and I live in Orlando, Florida. I've never really been in an area where like mountains, it's like very serene looking. You're
High
surrounded
elevation.
by snow-capped mountains off in the distance.
Actually,
And-
Utah's very pretty for
Yeah.
that, by the way. The scenery was awesome.
Yeah, Utah's
Yeah.
gorgeous. But when you drive from Salt Lake City, it's about a 5.5 or 6 hour drive to Las Vegas. And at one point you are deep in the mountains, and the mountains feel like they're attacking you. Like you are immersed, in the mountains. But it's very, very gorgeous. The drive actually wasn't that bad because there was all kinds of stuff to look at. But anyways, moving on over here to Las Vegas. We stayed in Las Vegas here. Now, a little bit of background with Halloween Maze. We actually met these folks at Transworld last year, and they were all a big group of characters and people. We met Nathan Harris and some other people from Halloween Maze, and we kind of hit it off with them, and that's how it ended up on our list. So when you see us at Transworld, if you are in a state that we haven't been to yet, chat us up and we'll try to put you on the list.
Absolutely.
But they're very, very nice folks over there. Here's their calendar. Go to HalloweenMazeLV.com. You can go and check this one out here. Here's just some pictures here. We have an amazing, it's probably one of my favorite vlogs we put together because it's so funny. But here's some roaming characters on the outside. You'll see the chainsaw person at the exit. I wonder what happens at the exit there. Here's us with Nathan there. It's got a whole like Halloween like motif and everything. And the characters were really allowed to. It was a fun scary. Like there, we had a kind of a conversation with Nathan afterwards about like there's like gory and there's extreme, and then this was like a fun.
This was very
scary.
fun. This was a lot of fun, especially if you do the upgraded interactive.
Do the touch pass because they will redirect you. Melissa ended up in a ball pit. I ended up with my hat taken off and a clown wig dancing in the ball pit. But the characters here have a lot of freedom to make sure that you're really immersed, having a good time, getting scared. But they amazing crew, amazing show here.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
This was the first year in this permanent location here. So congratulations, because you guys just nailed it. So Halloween Maze is if you're in Vegas, man, you got to do this one. It's really, really
definitely
cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you like interactive touch experiences, you'll definitely like it.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good. Very, very cool. And we also have a vlog for this one. So I'm selling, just keep selling the vlogs. I put a lot of time into editing these vlogs.
Check out the vlogs. Yeah, they're fun.
Do the vlogs because you get more of a. I could describe it all day, but you actually get to see us interact with the haunt.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll talk to you. They'll redirect you. They ran me around in a circle. It was a lot of fun, man. It's just one of those like. This is why I love what we do because. What are the chances that we run into a random haunt at Transworld, at the bar, at the Marriott? We hit it off with them. We talk. And then, like, what was it? Like 6 months later, we're at the haunt.
We're at the haunt,
Or 6 or 7 months later. So that's really, really cool. And yeah. So that was really cool. Yeah. Good job. All right. Next over here is Horror Unleashed. Now, Horror Unleashed is a little bit different here. We have an original vlog up for this one. Kira and I went out to the red carpet celebration. It feels like 3 months ago, but it was literally like a month ago. So we do have a front-facing vlog. I'm going to be working on a video for Universal Horror Unleashed where it's more of Melissa's first-time reactions because she hasn't been there yet. But you can go to universalhorrorunleashed.com. It's at Area 15, which is really cool. This one's open all year, so they open up at 2. You can get a time slot. It's really, really neat. Just a quick recap here. If you're a fan of Halloween Horror Nights, they have 4 different haunts here, including a lot of different themed areas and characters, themed drinks, there's food, there's merch, Universal Monsters, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scarecrow the Reaping, and The Exorcist Believer. They're all really good. I mean, so I've already talked about this one a little bit. What did you think of Horror Unleashed?
I had a lot of fun with it. I like the diversity of it. Like you can go through the haunts, and you can go out and get a drink, you can get food, you can chill out outside and interact with the characters, the wandering characters that they have, and the live entertainment. The characters actually talk to you, which is really cool. And then the show, which we saw a little bit of. We saw like the ending of it, but we didn't see the entirety of it. But I guess I could watch it on YouTube or something. But then in the back they have this bar with like Blumhouse, and they have a sit-down restaurant. So it's really cool. It's really fun. It's cool, like little hangout spot. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so
I had a lot of fun.
If you are a fan of Halloween Horror Nights, especially in Orlando, it definitely feels like
Yes,
Horror
yeah.
Nights.
If you're a fan of HHN, you'll definitely love it because it does feel like Horror Nights.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite of these houses?
I would probably have to say probably the monsters. I love the classic monsters, but they're all really good in their own way. Very big, very spacious, very detailed. So yeah, I liked every single one of them. And then Scarecrow the Reaping, I remember doing it at HH in Orlando a few years ago, so that was nice to see that again too. So
Yeah, and some of these they've expanded on them a little bit because if you remember, Scarecrow the Reaping was actually in a tent house at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, and because it's now a permanent structure, they can do more with it. So it's almost like they can re-add some of the limitations they had based on that space.
like being in a big warehouse building, they have a lot more space to do more things. So no, but I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. So definitely check it out if you haven't been there, especially if you're an HHN fan. You'll love it. So
you have themed drinks. They got little areas and stuff like that. A lot of Easter eggs for this. So
from
here's just
HHN's
a couple.
past, if you've been to HHN Orlando.
Yep. So Legendary Truth Medallion. If you're a Horror Nights nerd like me, Legendary Truth's kind of a big deal. They've got little props and things from some of the other houses. Here's one of the back areas here at the top right. Jack's Alley, a little themed area there. There are shows that kind of go in that, and they have a stage for the show. Here's the warehouse from the outside here. And I really like, and this is one thing that's a little bit different about Horror Unleashed, is the characters, you can interact with them. So if you look here, there is the Vampire Queen.
Yep.
You have to interact with the guard to get through there. He like introduces you and stuff. So and there was a couple actual characters that we were talking to.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Whether or not they could communicate, there's a bug man, like a praying mantis dude.
He's doing his little thingies.
Trying to
the
communicate with us.
vampire, we got Robert, the guy with the mask and the knife. They had some like victims that go and talk to you. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you're willing, get in there and interact with the characters. It'll make it a lot more fun. But this one was good. Thank you to Alex who set this one up for us. Appreciate that. That was awesome. Super nice dude. Can't wait to Alex was awesome. So very, very cool. All right. Here's just a couple of the characters here. Some of the characters like it was the guy in the ski mask. He was like a purger.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that was Robert. Yeah. And he had like commit some crimes that you couldn't tell us about. It was like NDAs. Okay. And then the top right, the nurse was really cool. I was talking about organs and stuff.
Okay. Top left. Gotcha. Very, very cool. Mandy Donan Morrison, I think that's the person that we met outside.
Yeah,
really,
it was
really
nice
cool.
to meet you.
Yeah. And some people remembered me from the first time I went, some of the workers. Yeah,
The one at Monsters, yeah.
That was really cool. It's awesome. It's a good time. Yeah, so that's Horror Unleashed. It's really cool. If you are a fan of Horror Nights, I think this is kind of the pilgrimage you're going to have to go out and do just to kind of get that look and feel of Horror Nights. I love this because it's open all year, so if you really need to scratch that itch and it's like, I don't know,
May.
April, you can go out and at least get a little taste of Horror Nights if you want to right there. So that was really, really cool. Really well done. Really cool. All right, now this was our bonus haunt here, Las Vegas Haunts. Now, full disclosure, we were talking to Nathan from Halloween Maze, and he suggested that we check out this other haunt. We were trying not to overload ourselves, but we ended up only spending, I think, like 3-ish hours at Horror Unleashed. So we kind of had like a free night in between doing like In-N-Out Burger and stuff, But yeah, we ended up at Las Vegas Haunts here. They've been doing this for a very, very long time, but they've been in this location for 14 years, I believe. I believe it's Rich and Jan here. So we got a chance to meet them. Very nice folks. Everybody, their whole extended family and everybody involved with the haunt was here. Go to LasVegasHaunts.com. There are 2 attractions here when you go and you do this, Hotel Fear and Asylum. Now, here's why you don't judge a haunt by first. You don't judge a haunt book by its cover, because we pulled up to this thing and it's in a parking lot in a mall in the Meadows Mall. Let me just double check that. Located at the Meadows Mall. It's a fenced off area, and when you look at it, it looks like a dark ride. There's like one haunt on the left and there's one haunt on the right, and you go in, you go through security, you do all the things, and there are like characters and sliders running around and all that stuff like that. But like, because you perceive them 2-dimensionally in front of you, they look small. But what you don't know is those haunts actually go back, and they're comprised of like these semi truck trailers, and they're all huge. I mean, they're all like, you do not know it at all when you walk into these things. We had no idea what to expect, but these were awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really, really good. So highly recommend this one. Do it.
Definitely blew us away.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever done a haunt like this before, of like, of this caliber.
It felt if it is very inventive, and it felt very kind of old school. Like there was a bar scene that just tripped me out. We walk in, and right when you walk through the door, like this skeleton turns on a bar stool to you, and I'm like, that's an awesome animatronic. Like, no, it's an actual physical thing they do to turn this skeleton patron to look at you, which is really cool. The characters are really interactive. They have these scenes where like the rooms split apart.
Yeah, like
or whatever.
they move from one side to another, and you go a whole different way. It's pretty neat. Like there was one hallway, there was an actor coming at us, and we were like, where to go? And like they switched the whole like wall. So they literally moved it over, and you just walk to the other side.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
This is one of the most inventive haunted attractions I've ever seen, and so to help me and my brain here, because it was just hard for me to understand kind of how it worked. They actually walked us backstage. We walked into this, and the asylum one, I think, is a square made up of different semi truck trailers. And then they have like a scene built in where they walk you out, or they chase you out at the end. And the other one's more of a rectangle, and they're explaining all the different ins and outs and things that they have to do to make it all work. And it was all really fascinating. God, we talked to them for like an hour and a half, and we were there to do the haunts. We got through both of the haunts in probably under 45 minutes, but like just talking to them and learning about the haunt, how they do it, was just fascinating. It was really, really cool. And then Melissa had a friend here.
I did, yes. My friend Natasha. Actually, I forgot she had mentioned Hotel Fear to me a few months ago at a convention, and I didn't put two and two together until I saw her at the haunt. So it was good to see her.
Yeah, just what are the chances?
I know.
But that was really cool. So thank you for having us out. That was awesome. Thank you once again to Nathan from Halloween Maze for setting the stuff up. This is why you just got to take a chance sometimes, But if you are in Las Vegas, you got to put this one in.
Definitely check these out because they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're really, really cool. Awesome. All right. Okay. So that was Vegas. So we wrapped that one up there. Now, I will admit the drive from Las Vegas to Arizona is not as scenic and not as beautiful and not as serene as the one from Utah to Vegas. You go from these pristine mountains to just a bunch of rocks and dirt as it gets a little bit more desert-y.
Huge sand piles.
I mean, it's cool. You start looking at mountains and stuff like that. It's just cool. It's just a lot more. It's just not as scenic.
Yeah, and
you're
not encased in the mountains like you are from Utah to Nevada.
But once again, thank you to Zach Laros from Sir Henry's Haunted Trail in Plant City for hooking this up here. But we ended up, which was weird because we actually went to. We started this trip without a haunt to do in Arizona here. And we were kind of looking at some of the other haunts that were in the area here. But we ended up hooking up with Scarizona. This one's in Mesa, Arizona. Now, Mesa, Arizona is only like 15 minutes away from Phoenix. So we were staying by the airport. Very, very easy to get to. It's just like the next city over here. Here is their calendar and all of their info. But go to scarizona.com. We didn't spend a ton of time here. We got to meet the owner, the people that run it. We got to meet the social media director. We got to interact with a couple of the characters there. It was really, really cool. It's an outdoor haunt with indoor elements. Really neat. Just got a couple pictures here. The different haunted attractions are Mayhem and the Madness. Now, I think the way they want you to do the trails, we ended up doing them in slightly different order. But I think what they want you to do is Mayhem and the Madness first, and they give you a wristband, they mark it off, and then Dr. Death's Haunted ICU, and then Startle in the Darkness. We ended up doing these backwards. So Startle in the Darkness is going to be a blackout haunt. Obviously, we didn't take any pictures or video there because that's not really what it's meant for. But we do have a vlog for the Haunted ICU and Mayhem and the Madness. Personally, I really like the Haunted ICU. Even though Mayhem and the Madness was really cool, the Haunted ICU was just, it blew me away.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool.
It was really fun.
Here's just a couple characters in the outside. We don't have a ton of stuff from here. We do have a vlog if you want to go and check it out there. But it's really cool interacting with the characters. They give you the rules before you go into the haunt and all that stuff. A lot of strobes, a lot of indoor, outdoor elements, really aggressive characters that are in there. I will admit the ICU one was just It was like an onslaught of
It
terror.
was. It really was.
I mean, that one was crazy.
The scenes, like you can see into the next room, like the
Yeah.
long hallways, the gurneys.
sight
I
lines.
love those. Yes, I love the sight lines.
Yeah, it was really, really
Yeah.
cool. Northern AZ is full of great scenic areas. Seems a lot has changed there. Was working there. Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. So there's 3 different attractions. There's like a photo op, a creepy photo op. It's just like a chair in a room. I don't even know if it's a photo op, but I have you sitting in at the end of the haunt at the end of it. But Scarizona was cool, man. For like a haunt that we kind of wandered in here. I mean, I don't know how to classify it. It's like a scream park, I guess, like a fenced-in area where there are a bunch of different attractions there. I guess if I had to define it as something, but there's 3 different experiences there. There's merch, there's snacks, there are roaming characters. You may get chased out of a haunt and run all the way into the exit.
I did that.
Because Melissa runs very fast. I do
sure
not.
did that.
But shout out to everybody we met there. Everybody was really, really cool. And yeah, Scarizona was pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Very, very cool. All right, so definitely watch our vlog for Scarizona to get a little teaser of it if you want to. Pretty fun. This one's pretty short, but it was pretty fun. But yeah, so that is our road trip, Melissa Lukac.
And it was a great road trip.
So that concludes our out-of-state travel for this year, 2025. And being that we just did Arizona, we have now visited 30 states.
Out of the 50 for haunted attractions.
We
That's
have
amazing.
visited 30 states out of the 50 states. So
That's-
if we
wow.
do 3 states a year at least, we'll have this thing wrapped up in 7-8 years. And we were already talking about some plans about how we can
That's
maybe
awesome.
get that number up a little bit more. But 30 states, dude.
That's pretty good, actually. For the
Holy
last 10 years
wow.
we've been doing this, that's not
less
bad,
than,
actually.
less than that.
Yeah.
You didn't join till year 3. We didn't start doing our road trips till like what, year 4, year 5?
Yep.
Year
It's
4.
true. Yeah.
So yeah, so 30 states in 7 years.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yep. Wow, that's crazy to look at. Awesome. All right, so that is our road trip, man. So please make sure you go in and take a look at all of our vlogs and things. And I can't say I'm not. Every trip is amazing for different reasons. This trip was just great people and great scenery and great haunts and great food and just great, like everything just kind of worked itself out. And it was really good, man. I mean, this was just for going on a trip without it being fully booked. I just feel like we crushed this one, man. It was really, really cool. So this was such a good one, man. You gotta go to Utah. You gotta do these haunts. I know there are other ones out there that are part of the Legendary Haunt Tour. We only have so much time to do stuff, but those seem pretty cool. Las Vegas has some really cool stuff to do. And these are things where you can do multiple haunts in a night. So make sure you go and you check out all these things. And if you do get a chance to go to all these haunts, and if you do get a chance to talk to anybody, make sure you found out about them from HauntScene, because we want to put you out there and do the things. Very, very cool. All right, so Melissa Lukac, as we
Yes.
wrap this thing up, we are at, here in 2025, things that the HauntScene team, just my team, has visited is we have visited 25 haunts in 8 states.
That's crazy.
And we still have 1 weekend. So this is where we're at. Now, this isn't a competition. We're not saying we're better than anybody else. But I try to do at least 30 of these a year. And yeah, I mean, it's so weird how this and by the end of this weekend, this will be mostly filled out for everything that we're doing. So yeah, get out there and go do haunts, man. There's
Go out
so
and do
much
them.
stuff to do in so many states, man.
There's a lot of different haunts to see, too. Like, they're all different in their own way,
Yeah.
you know? There's a variety of haunts.
Yeah, no 2 haunts are the same. Try them all. Everything's different. Make sure you go into every haunted attraction with an open mind. We have we're not reviewers, but we're literally, when we go into a new haunt, we just have one checkbox. Did we have fun? We literally had fun at every single one of these haunts. So very, very cool. All right. Melissa, what are we talking about in the next show?
The next haunts that we're doing this weekend.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start winding this down. No, we're not done because we still have a couple things beyond this here. But this weekend, we are planning on visiting Terror Trail in Sebring, we're going to do Gatorland and Casadega Haunt on Saturday. Friday night, we're going to do Kirby Farm and the Homestead Haunt up in the Gainesville, Williston area up there. So we'll be talking about these on the next show right there. But yeah, and then we've got Blackwater Grave. We got a couple other things that we want to do right there. But yeah, we're getting to the end, man. Ugh.
There's the guy that chased me.
I can't believe you got me falling. Oh, that was funny. Look.
He fell?
Yeah, he fell. When he was spinning around, I think he got dizzy or whatever.
I was bolting. I didn't even see that.
Look, we're all human beings, man. There was another guy at the haunt that couldn't get his chainsaw
Oh yeah,
started.
I was like, poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. It happens to a lot of characters at
Poor
this time
thing.
of year. All right.
No, and I looked back and I thought he had stopped, but he kept going, so I kept running.
Yep.
And that's how we ran up the exit in the parking lot.
Oh no, Raymond was that clown in line. Yeah, we just couldn't get to you because you were in the middle of a sea of people.
We tried to get you, and I told Johnny about you, and I'm like, but you were in a sea of people, so we couldn't get you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys, Scarizona, man, good job, guys. That was a lot of fun. Very, very cool. All right, so let's wrap this thing up. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you to Friday Night, South Florida Fairgrounds, Woods of Terror in Greensboro, Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, and Halloween Short Company. It seems like all these haunts are having an amazing season. So
that's
really,
good.
Really cool.
That's always good to hear.
And we will be back at it next week. So we're going to do the Winding Down episode next week. And then probably the week after that, we'll do our season recap and finale. And then that'll be it. And then we'll take a break.
We got to soak it up as much as we can, Johnny. It only comes once a year. I know, like, spooky season lives in us 365, but the season is only once a year.
I know, but the season is, like, for most people, it's like September and October. For most haunts, it's October. But, like, for us, I mean, I'm already reaching out to haunts. I mean, Trans World, and then in June and July, I'm reaching out, setting all this stuff up. So this is a multi-month project for us every single year. And, it's exhausting. It's also rewarding. And it's also, we get to meet new people and network with new people and meet all kinds of new fans and characters and things like that.
It's awesome, yeah. I'm already looking forward to Trans World.
I'm always looking forward to Trans World.
It's a big family reunion outside of the spooky season.
Yep. Very, very cool.
We had the whole group chat laughing.
Oh, that's cool. Look, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We want to have fun.
That's true.
Nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect. No haunt's perfect. But at the end of the day, man, just go out and get scared and have fun.
That's all it is.
We keep
check
it easy.
One box. Did we have fun?
Yep, we had fun at every single one.
And we always have fun at all the haunts.
Yep.
So
awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thank you all for watching, whether you're watching the show live on Facebook or whether you're watching the replay on YouTube. We'll put this one up later. Thank you to all the haunted attractions that we went out to. The hospitality was amazing. Thanks for showing us around. Thanks for talking to us. Thanks for doing us all the things. And thank you to all the amazing food places that we had.
Yes, it was really good.
Ridiculous food.
It was really good food out there. I love the hole in the wall places. You know what I'm saying? Like the places that we don't normally get down here in Florida.
Yeah, and if you are planning a road trip, that is part of it. Find things to do during the day. Find places to eat.
The old school diners are my favorite.
Some really, really good stuff. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be it for us. Loved having you guys. We love visiting you. So
we love seeing you guys. Thank you so much. If for anyone, all of y'all guys who interacted with us throughout the trip, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
And as far as doing Christmas stuff, we're gonna get through the season. We're gonna take a deep breath, and then we're gonna see what we can get up to at that point.
Because we usually decompress after the Halloween season, then do Christmas stuff.
I'm an introvert. I need time to go sit in a closet with a blanket over my head in the dark and cry for a month.
Same. Yeah. I gotta catch up on my sleep.
That's right. I'm so behind. We're so jet lagged right now. Yeah. We had a long flight, a long trip back, a whole delay. We didn't get back till like 1 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're tired.
It's crazy.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night.
Bye.
Give me some treats.